Hey, it's Shop Talk, baby. This is the show where it's okay to be you. We're talking from Yale to jail and from the church house to the pimp house. Nothing's excluded on Shop Talk. So if you don't have a phone, I suggest you borrow one. Call in and voice your opinion live every Saturday morning from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Yeah, that's right, 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Don't forget to Shop Talk with your girl, because right here, we keeps it real.
Just give me the line. Just give me the line. Just give me the line. On the ball. Just give me the light and pass the joe. What's another buckle of more? Yeah, let me know my sights and I got to know which one is gonna catch my flow. Cause I'm in on the vibes and I got my dough. What's another buckle of more? Yeah, them looking hype and I got to know. Could I be your protector? You're buff in every sector. Every man around them want on your inspector. But you know let them threaten, I grill you with no lecture. But them for a drill, now them fuel inspector. Them a infector, disease collector. Now for them a go like them walk come wreck ya. Don't know the parts where you got in your center. But you know you not let them guy they affect you. Yo, girl, just give me the light and pass the joe. What's another buckle of more? Yeah, let me know my sights and I got to know which one is gonna catch my flow. I'm in on the vibes and I got my dough. What's another buckle of more? Yeah, them looking hype and I got to know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Situation getting really live again. Tell them off the young out with the players and the riders them beside of them. And them say them tired that the liars them. Fires and connivers them when you forget beside of them. They kind of them, especially the money out of them. Watch you girl, but them a try to make a bride of them denied again. Some of them a move like a Spider-Man. Tell them say them not home wide again. Yo, just give me the light and pass the joe. What's another buckle of more? Yeah, let me know my sights and I got to know which one is gonna catch my flow. Cause I'm in the vibes and I got my dough. What's another buckle of more? Yeah, them looking hype and I got to know. Could I be your protector? You're buff in every sector. Every man around wants on your inspector. You know let them threaten, I grill you with no lecture. But them power chill now, them fuel injector. Them a inspector, disease collector. Now for them a go like them walk on wreck ya. Don't know the part where you got in your center. But you know you now make them guy they come and fake ya. Yo, just give me the light and pass the joe. What's another buckle of more? Yeah, let me know my sights and I got to know which one is gonna catch my flow. Cause I got the vibes and I got my dough. What's another buckle of more? Yeah, them looking hype and I got to know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Situation getting really live again. Tell them off the young out with the players and the riders them beside of them. And them say them tired that the liars them. Fires and connivers them when they forget beside of them. They kind of them, especially the money out of them. Watch you girl, but them a try to make a bride of them denied again. Some of them a move like a Spider-Man. Tell them say them not home wide again. Yo, just give me the light and pass the joe. What's another buckle of more? Yeah, let me know my sights and I got to know which one is gonna catch my flow. Cause I'm in on the vibes and I got the dough. What's another buckle of more? Yeah, them looking hype and I got to know. Oh, yo, well, just give me the light and pass the joe. What's another buckle of more? Yeah, let me know my sights and I got to know which one is gonna catch my flow. Cause I'm in on the vibes and I got my dough. What's another buckle of more? Yeah, them looking hype and I got to know. Yo, we go so lady, just give me the light and pass the joe. What's another buckle of more? Yeah, let me know my sights and I got to know which one is gonna catch my flow. Cause I'm in on the vibes and I got my dough. What's another buckle of more? Yeah, them looking hype and I got to know. Yo, we go so lady, just give me the light and pass the joe. What's another buckle of more? Yeah, let me know my sights and I got to know.
Be rocking up in this mug. Good morning, lovely people. Welcome to Shop Talk with Mel. Let me let you guys know, if you are tuning in on social media, we love you. We like to see your comments and all that stuff, and make sure that you guys comment. We'll read your comments out loud. And if not, we love our podcasters that's tuning in as well. Got a great show planned for you today. Today's topic is the bait and switch. Oh, that's what we need to holler about. The bait and switch, okay? But before I start, I want to share this conversation that that I had with some co-workers. I ain't gonna say which co-workers, but we was having a conversation. It's always a good time at work. And we were talking about sons. Well, I'm minding my business. I'm for real. I do be minding my business, y'all. You crazy, right? I'm minding my business. And I hear her say, I don't understand why I keep running out of lotion. So at that moment, I looked over. I'm like, how old is he? Which is really... So with that being said, teenager, running out of lotion, 3 boys.
One and one makes 2.
Yeah. I laughed so hard, right? I was like, oh, you might need to buy separate bottles. Do you have like a house bottle? She's like, yeah, I got a big family size for the house. No, sis. Go ahead and get your own. Get your own, okay, in your room. Make sure you hide it too, because when the family won't run out, they're coming for yours, okay?
Yep.
Now, I'm just going to put this out there. Don't get baby lotion. Don't get the baby lotion. Because if you get the baby lotion, it's going to be gone like in a day. Now, I'm just saying that. I ain't saying it for no reason. I'm just saying it. So another chick says in the back, she was like, oh, yeah, you didn't know that? She didn't know. I think it's like trial and error with like all of us. Like, wait a minute. I didn't know that this happens. So fast forward, we talking. And she's like, oh, yeah, then your Vaseline going to be gone.
Yeah.
So.
That's a different woman.
This is a different one. So it's 4 of us total.
No. The Vaseline is a different woman than the baby oil.
Oh, I got you. But what about the lotion?
Depends on the scent and how you're feeling.
Oh, okay. Okay. Teach us. Teach one. Now listen to this. So she said the only way that I found out, this is the other one, she said with the Vaseline, is she had some hemorrhoid cream.
Oh.
I said, I'm sipping tea for the listening audience.
Oh.
And she said she did not know, because I guess he was coming in her room or whatever. I don't know where the hemorrhoid cream is at in her house, maybe in the medicine cabinet. But it looked like Vaseline to him. She said he was like 11 years old. He used the hemorrhoid cream. She said, and then she just heard him hollering. So,
that's almost as bad as icy hot.
Listen here. The boys is using the icy hot. They using whatever they can use.
No. It was an accident. Listen, I was younger. Well, I was about 30th. I'm playing baseball, softball. You know, I'm getting ready for the game, whatever. I said, oh, man, let me run and use the bathroom. Ooh. And that was by mistake. Ooh.
Oh, it was an accident. So that was a legit holler. Like, help me with the hemorrhoid cream.
Oh, Lord, I became religious that day.
Look at Rod. Rod just shaking his head.
I'm just listening.
You want to be helping us out. Like,
yeah, I ain't got no history with that. I can't,
Yeah, okay. Okay, we got it. No history with that at all.
Hey.
The lotion missing, none of that. So the moral of the story today, ladies, is if you have sons and they're in that puberty, actually you don't even know what puberty hit until your lotion come up missing. Real talk.
I was shocked at 11.
Okay. Okay. So ladies, buy them their separate bottle of lotion and hide yours.
Smart move.
The end. Otherwise, everybody in the house gonna be ashy.
Facts.
Okay. Listen, like I said, we got a great show planned for you today. The Bate and Switch. We got the questions. Why are men more upset when females cheat? How come they can't forgive as fast as a female? And is respect more important than love. We got our fellas on here. Shout out to Art. Art B couldn't be with us today. Happy birthday, Art B. We take
Happy birthday, my dude.
Salute.
all right. Look, we taking birthdays serious nowadays.
Yeah.
You better.
Yeah.
Okay, big time, big time, big time. I ain't mad. We'll be right back to get this show started.
Everything that happens is motivation. Everything that happens is motivation.
All right, listen, guys. I was happy to have y'all on. We need to talk. We need
I'm here.
to shop talk. I was like, oh, I got to get the fellas on. I got questions that need answered. But before we get started with that one, real quick, y'all both are fathers. What don't y'all want for Father's Day?
Slippers.
You don't want slippers?
Too many of them.
Man,
Slippers.
I'm tired out.
Yeah. I got too
I
much
don't
stuff now. I want a good meal. You feel me?
That's it. Hot plate in the favorite position.
I
I'm
got
good.
too much stuff now. Material stuff. I don't need that.
But from your children, Nate.
Money. Yeah.
They got
Yeah.
the babies got money. You want your money?
Well, I'm just going to put it out there. My daughter's winning the race in better gifts than my son. Shout out to my son, Vic.
Okay, so what did you get that you didn't like? What was the worst? Let's just keep it 100. I know y'all grateful, all that other stuff, the diplomatic stuff that you're supposed to say. What was the worst Father's Day gift that you have ever gotten?
Chocolate covered roses.
You got chocolate covered roses for Father's Day? For Father's
My
Day?
dad, my daughter.
Aww.
But on that same thing, that was the gag gift. She hit me with the new iWatch, the Apple Watch. So
Okay. So she played like you.
worst and best. So
Okay. What about you, Rod?
I can't say I really got anything bad or worse from the kids. You know, I don't ask for much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause, I missed out on a lot. Just if you around, you in town, you want to take your dad to eat or whatever. That's it. Bring my grandkids to see me. I'm cool with little stuff like that. Like I
Okay.
said, I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna kick it every day.
So quality time is the best for you.
Right. Regardless if somebody get me something or not, I'm gonna get it in regardless.
yeah.
Okay. I want to see in the comments. Hey, if you feel like you feel in the beginning of this show, go ahead and hit the flames for me.
I got a problem with, and you know me, I talk shit, the word bait and switch that's coming across the screen. I don't like the way that word bait is spelled.
Oh, baby, we about to get into it. Oh, you know what? Me either. I got to fix that. Thank you.
Yeah, get it together.
Yeah, I do. I got to fix that.
And you
See?
went to a private school.
Let me tell I went to public school. But let me tell you. You know how you got this these fancy what is that called? The
Autocorrect.
autocorrect. Yeah, they blew mine. I ain't feeling it either.
Yeah, get it together.
I'm about to get it together. That's why y'all my cats. Like, call me on it, because you know I'm gonna call you on it.
Yep.
Well, I can't see, so I mean, play catch round.
You can't see.
No,
Big
man.
dog.
It is I, says me.
Now,
It is you.
It is
Hey, how-
I, says
hey.
me.
How
Okay.
far we go back, Nate? How far we go back?
Good night. Good night. Street football games.
No, 40 plus, man.
Yeah.
40 plus. Oh, y'all real
I've
cool.
been knowing Mel about 30 something.
Yeah. A little over 30. High 30s, actually. Shoot.
Yeah,
High school was 30. Oh, God. High school.
Yeah, we was in school. She come through the hood, you know.
Ah, he said I come through the hood.
That's a whole other story. That's a whole other story.
Okay. You heard talking about something. That's a whole nother story. What is the story, Rod? What is the story?
We was all youngsters, you know that.
Okay.
Over your aunt's house.
Hey, Rod, she come through pretty with the long real hair. You like, ooh.
Come over Miss Clark crib.
No, she go. I caught her over my grandmother's house. Lo and behold, her grandmother and my grandmother's sisters. You just find that out.
That is, he's so funny. Anyway, that's enough of that. Listen.
Okay, Bate Switch.
Bate Switch. Y'all got me?
Let's go.
Y'all gonna say I went to private school. I went to
Villa Maria.
Games. I see y'all. Hello to the people that's commenting in the comment section. The bait and switch. Have you guys experienced that where the chick came off like, you know, one way, cooking for you, all the rest of the stuff, and then switch once you actually committed?
Yeah. It's sad to say in the action arena, it's common because in the beginning, everyone wants you to like him. It's that representative.
Okay.
But after that representative go, I mean, you know what I mean? That's why you as a guy, you got to read the room. And I think we're a lot better at reading the room and reading the person better than women are.
Especially as we got older.
Especially as we got older, yeah.
Were y'all even trying to read the room when you were younger?
No.
No.
And you got to realize, like you said, Bate Switch, what you did to get dude or to get me, you got to keep it up to keep me. You know what I'm saying? You might start cooking and keeping your hair and everything done at the outset. And as the time go on, you just be, get lazy. That's a turn to do it all.
I'm glad you said that.
Vice versa. Dudes do it too,
Oh, okay. Well, we gonna keep it. It's all about y'all. It's all about y'all. I ain't even about to throw my little 2 cents in.
Okay.
Because the people want to know about y'all.
Okay.
Okay. Now, when you say keeping her hair done and, coming up there ironing her outfit, planning the outfit. I'm a female because we be planning that mug. Like, I'm going to kill him in this. You know what I mean? I'm going to look good in this. So we plan it and just keep that energy up.
Yep.
Okay.
I like how you admitted to y'all see what outfit y'all gonna put on, so you're gonna kill it because y'all know what y'all putting on that's gonna get guys.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Y'all left the crib. Y'all left the crib. You walk past the mirror a couple times. This dress or these jeans that's hugging on me. Y'all know what y'all doing.
It's planned. Right. And just like the title said, bait.
Okay. You said it's bait. And it is. We know it is.
Right.
So, unless you catch us running to the store and then we be like, I done ran into this cat.
That'd be the time most stuff happened, though.
It is.
The sweatpants on, everybody's like, hey,
bonnet on.
Man, start with the bonnets. I'm not feeling the bonnet. Okay, are you guys okay with the bonnet?
Yeah,
I'm real. Yeah.
Okay.
Here's the thing. The muumuu always beats lingerie. And women don't understand that. The muumuu will always beat lingerie.
Okay, that's you, Nate. All right, Rod, what you got?
As far with the bonnet?
No, does the muumuu beat the lingerie? Is that okay? Okay, so is that why y'all liking the Cougars? Like,
I mean,
what is it though? What is it about the muumuu that you feeling?
It's just that it's just like a sundress. It's a dress down sundress. The accessibility, it makes me wonder. It makes me wonder. It ain't like, bam, look at this. It's like, ooh, let me unwrap that. It's the subtlety of muumuu. I mean, the muumuu and muumuu, sundress, those things. I'm talking the long sundresses. I mean, down to the ankle.
Okay.
Have me singing Babyface songs. I'll pay your rent.
Okay. You gonna cook me dinner too?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's some information. I appreciate that. Now back to when you were talking about what Rob mentioned about your hair done and getting ready and getting prepped to look good for the guy. The bait. That's the bait. Now, when you get with her and you were attracted to her hair and all that other stuff, and then she's like, okay, I got him now. And then she come home and she cuts her hair. She go to the beauty shop and come home haircut. What's your thoughts? Let's go.
Ooh.
Deuces, especially cutting the hair. Oh, that's curvy.
You know what? It depends on the cut. Because if you come home with the Florida Evans, I'm like, and that's real because that ain't every woman can't play that.
No.
Every woman can't play the little pro.
they can't play the Halle Berry.
Right. You know, so it depends. And you know, we probably wrong, materialistic and things like that. But like I said, we attracted to what we see as men.
And
y'all women attracted to what y'all hear. No man want to finally meet the girl. Her shit lower than his. Not really.
She messing with your wave brush, Rod. She got your wave brush. No.
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay, I can appreciate the honesty. Because here's we were having that conversation, and you have us females that, oh, that's so nice. You have us females that are like, well, girl, that's your hair. You need to do what you want to do.
Single. She's single. She's single.
But doesn't that play into the role of respect? Like,
yes.
So without, and I want to have this clear and uncut conversation about this. So if you are married, would you appreciate your wife asking you your opinion, you know, with something like that versus just going out and doing it?
Going out doing it,
Yeah. Big yes. That is undoubtedly yes. No doubt.
You ain't even got to be married if y'all in a
relationship.
Yeah.
You
know what I'm saying?
I mean, and it's the dynamic of man and woman. Men are simple. All men are dogs. You pet him like this, he do that. You tell him to sit, he does that. It's simple. We don't change our mind and think, oh, I just changed my mind. We
do.
I like it. Oh, what? When the wind blow, when the wind blow. But if a man likes your hair like that, you can wear it for the rest of your life. That's how he likes it. Just like when I go to Chick-fil-A, I order the same thing every time. It ain't like I'm exploring the menu. Well, why don't you try this? I'm at Chick-fil-A. I want the 2 chicken sandwiches with cheese, take off the pickle, and Polynesian sauce. That's it.
I like that example because I am the person be like, oh, let's try this.
Yeah. Have you at McDonald's? You've been here 88 years. Now you're looking at the menu. Come on, man. The commercial McRib ain't here. So what do you want?
What do we want? Go ahead. What you got, Rod?
You tell a woman you need such and such from the store, and she go to the store. They take her an hour and a half to go get 3 things. But if you go to that store with her, y'all in and out because you know what you're coming to get. You know,
you go right to that aisle.
Women want to hit every aisle. He's coming in here to get 3 things. So yeah, I agree with Nate.
Mm-hmm. And then they'll hit you with the, well, I thought you meant.
No.
Whoa.
No.
Don't think.
I
said what I mean what I said. So yeah.
I
don't think for me.
Don't think for me. Just, I said this. Men are simple. You remember my all men are dogs?
I do. And I remember they took it off the air.
Did they?
Yes, they did. They took it off because it did not fit into the community something. And I'm like, everybody loves pets. Like, give me a break. But anyway, they was just doing what they was doing. They was Silky Johnson hating on me. Go ahead.
Pete didn't stand up for me?
Nope. What'd you say, Rod?
Not Silky.
Like what? But wait. So I just want to get clear and back on track. If a woman decides, okay, well, I like this outfit, I'm going to try this outfit. Do you think, without it being, oh, he's so controlling, for her to ask her dude, hey, do you like this? What you think of this?
She should have him off the dribble. You should be the first person she asked.
Right. Just like Sierra, that Sierra,
yeah, Russell.
Yeah, that Russell thing. Yeah. It's respect. It's respect. And men value respect more than love.
Okay, so you answered that next question. What do you think, Rod? Do men value respect more than love?
Yeah. I do.
Yeah. And it's different between men and women.
Yeah.
So is that why when a man loses his job, he like be on something different?
Yes. That's his established place in the community. That's how he provides for his family and his self. I mean, shoot. I ain't asking Rod, oh man, where'd you get those jeans? I'm asking like, man, where you working at? What you do? What you do?
Okay.
What you do, bro? That's how men talk to each other. If I'm meeting him and I see something, he look like he got himself together, man, what you do?
Okay. Next question. as a man, have you ever asked a female, what does she do?
Say that again. Like, what she do for a living?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I have.
And in general conversation,
Oh.
it doesn't hold a lot of weight to me. But I mean, in general conversation.
Okay, so if you guys ask, how much, have you ever asked a female how much she make an hour?
No.
It doesn't play.
I may have just to see where. Now, mind you, now, like me and Nate agreed on last week, we both took a little vacation for some years. So I had to start over from scratch. So my curiosity was like to get to that level. How much time I got to do to get that, and where you at right now? But I probably have asked a female, yeah.
Okay, so you're asking that question based off of, am I gonna be dating this person or potential dating partner, or what did you ask that question for? What was the purpose?
Like I say, I had to start over in my.
Okay, but what was your reasoning for asking a female how much she makes?
We was conversating, and she told me what type of job she had.
Okay, I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna get you back on my bait and switch. Conversate is not a word. Conversing. Go ahead.
Okay,
I think we meant wrong.
Okay.
Conversing, and let's say like she was probably like at GM.
Okay.
How long you been there? And I'm like, hey, how much you make? Yeah, because I got to start over. So, that was my plan to aspire to grow.
So was she a potential partner or just?
I wasn't trying to get with her. It was just somebody I knew.
Okay, so it was just you just kicking it. Okay. Okay, and Nate, you said no.
Maybe it came up in general conversation, but it doesn't hold any weight.
Right.
I mean, a man really doesn't.
I'm gonna get mine.
Right. A man.
Sure.
I don't. Personally, my wife's income is just her income or bonus for us.
Okay. See, and I can respect that. I can respect that.
It's nice that she has and she's open with it, but I mean, I wouldn't feel personally like a man if I couldn't handle
provide.
Right, provide. Right.
Behalf of man.
But what you bring to the table, I am the table. The guy is the table. Now, if you don't want to sit there because I got wooden spoons, that's up to you. But my table is already set because I'm a guy and I have this and I have this going for me. So that's already set. And what a woman brings to it or whatever the case may be. I don't want to go off subject, but my table is set. So what she makes is a bonus. Extra. Right. So if you come sit at my table, you're taken care of. I'm not cooking, but I mean, there's food here. Or, here I got good silverware, only 2 sets or whatever. So my table's set. And her money isn't that important to me. And I'm thinking that most men ain't like, it ain't, I'm after her for her money. Unless he's that type of dude.
Right. I don't want your money.
Right.
Well, because I'm going to tell you something flat out. Somebody asked me that.
In general conversation or just like, well, how much do you make?
Okay, what we got? Dara Scott of Facebook said my table was set.
Yeah.
Is she sitting there with somebody though? Is she sitting there with somebody?
Okay. Oh, point. Okay. Let's see. Hilarious. Okay, let's go with this comment. Cherie Armstrong of Facebook said, I keep chapstick and hot sauce in my bag. What? Go ahead. What you got, Nate, on that one?
Hey, she's always prepared.
Always prepared, right? And see,
right.
Now,
and when you go to these parties and they got that chicken, and then you go through the line and get your chicken, ain't nobody got hot sauce on them. That's not good.
Okay, now you know what? I gotta put this out here because we need to explore this comment. Dara Scott of Facebook said, I want to bring a table too.
Damn, mama.
Come on. Let's talk. Come on. Let's shop talk.
Okay, what for?
Okay, you said what for? And what'd you say, Rod?
Okay, she want to bring her own table too. That's what's up. That's more.
Okay, but do you have a space for it?
That's exactly it. Now, if it's not a serious relationship, I can come to her house and eat at her table. She can come in mine. But in a marriage type situation, okay, we're gonna rent yours out. I mean, it's nice, But it's, you're trying to sell me a car saying, look, it has tires. Yeah,
It's supposed to.
It's supposed to.
Which goes to this next comment. Okay, Courtney Johnson on Facebook says, at this age, don't men want a woman whose table is set as well or no?
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Yeah. At this age, so she's right. I feel where she's coming from. Yeah.
Okay.
If we were dating, I would say yes.
Okay.
Dating, kicking it, yes. Marriage, like the respect thing in the question to me comes from I'm responsible. If I want you to respect me, it's because you're in my life, which makes me responsible. That's why most guys can't like and love at the same time. And women want us to love them, but then we don't like them.
Oh, okay. Facebook, Dana Rivers of Facebook said, come on, Nate. Shaking my head.
Hey, but check this out. Let me chime in.
Go ahead, chime in.
Like the female said, at this age, shouldn't we want women to come to her table already sit? That's a good response by her because we in our 50s. So, yeah, everybody should at least have some type of table set. What you been doing all these years?
Right.
My point with the whole building thing.
Come on.
My point with the whole building thing, because you'll have guys that'll say, oh, I want to build with you. You ain't already built. Something wrong. I just don't have it in me. But I want to talk about the turn off of men asking, regardless of the situation, asking how much you make. I got offended by that. And I told you, why?
Yeah.
Treat my income like child support. Don't count on it. If you're trying to get me, listen, you're trying to get me, you don't need to know how much I make. You are saying, if you come in my face, you are saying that you are able to provide for me at whatever lifestyle I'm at. Otherwise, stand back and watch and see if you can add to it. Because here again, at this stage of the game, yeah, I got my table, I got all that. What can you bring to the table? And then when a guy asks me personally, they be like, oh, okay, well, what you bring to the table? I'm not mad at y'all because my homies, you and y'all too, y'all already know, be like, nah, Mel, I don't want no chick that ain't doing nothing. So it's flipped where the guys are becoming the catch. But if you ask me, Mel, what you bringing to the table? A fork? Real talk. That's what I'm bringing.
Okay, but what if you ask a guy what he bringing to the table? He said fork.
Listen.
You're going to get offended.
I'm never going to ask a guy what he's bringing to the table. Because when you came to me, I already know you got a table and everything. All I got to do is just slide on in.
But what if he don't got a table?
Then guess
baiting you, Mel.
Sips tea. What if he don't got a table?
If he don't have a table, guess what? We better be going to somebody's table or somebody's restaurant.
He just cleaning my Bentley and he driving it. That's why he pulled up on you.
But you know
He baiting you, Mel.
The bait and switch. We are so hard on guys who ain't got no table or whatever, but we so acceptable for women who ain't got no table.
But that's how it's supposed to be. I'm old fashioned. I'm old fashioned though. Listen, but okay, all right. I'm gonna let you, Nate. I'm gonna let you say that, but I gotta talk this talk. So you said, what if he don't have a table? I'm being 100% transparent. I can't respect the dude. You said respect over love. I can't respect the dude who don't have a table. How do you want me to respect you? And I'm going to tell you, you get our mind, our body will follow. I can't sex you right if you ain't got a table. Because you can't provide for me. What am I doing? Like, what is this role reversal or what? Like, help me out.
Well, I mean, I can see that.
I ain't saying hit me over the head with a bat or nothing.
I can see that, but you said modern versus old-fashioned. An old-fashioned woman would deserve that. She's going to play that role as, she's not, a lot of the things that the modern women look for or see, they weren't on that. It's you want an old-fashioned man, but you want to be a modern woman. My grandfather went to work every day, came home, cut the grass, blah, blah, blah. He sat down to a table where his food was cooked, this, that, and other. The kids were taken care of, blah, blah, blah. And I'm incredibly blessed because I've seen that on both sides. Both my grandfathers worked at the mill. Both my grandmothers stayed home. We stayed on my grandmother's house so much that me and my cousins used to point and see our mom, and you know how you play That's My Car? That's my mom.
I remember that, yeah.
Because we was over my grandmother's house so much. But I was always in the house with a man who provided and who did what he's supposed to do for his family. But the woman played that role. You can't play the day's role and expect that man back there.
Okay, I gotta read this comment. Dana Rivers of Facebook said, I got a massage table. Hey, it's a table. It's a table.
I got one too.
And that'll work for the women.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will.
Okay. Exactly.
Limited
I
time off.
don't understand how women want all this power and respect now, and then, like you say, he ain't got no table, he ain't got no shot. I don't get that.
No.
Women have fought for all this to move up and get paid and treated this like that.
I ain't fight.
You feel me? I know, but I'm just saying, some guys fall on hard times, just like some women. But yet, we want to pick the women up, but we don't pick y'all. Don't pick
The woman should always be up, though.
That's the next show. We're gonna do that for the
No, the woman should all Kenyon Barnon of Chapman of Facebook said, right, Nate. The here's the thing. The man is a hunter, right or wrong?
Correct.
Okay, so a man is finding the wife.
Correct.
Okay, why is the wife finding, or the woman finding, a husband?
No, she's not, because the husband's not a husband until he's married. He's a man.
Okay, so how is the woman a wife when you looking for? You looking for a wife? Talk to me.
Women, what's the word? Not nutrition. Women hunt for. You always go for the quarterback. Always want the quarterback of the team. You always want the bigger the better. So your hunting ground has to be where it is. See, Mel she's hunting killer whale, but she's taking a pistol. You got to go to the boat. You got to get the right equipment to hunt your type of animal. And that's what you. But women have to look. Hey, I want this man. I want this man. Okay, first of all, you have to be attractive to that man and be around that man to catch him. You ain't gonna go to the Kimmelbrooks and hunt bear. No, you find rabbits, squirrels, stuff like that. So if you're down in the Kimmelbrooks,
man, you're in the Kimmelbrooks. You finding them black squirrels. I'm nervous.
If you're down in the Kimmelbrooks, mad because you can't find a bear and you settling for squirrels, whose fault is that?
Now, I'm going to say this. Me personally, I've never been attracted to what some may feel like that guy. Because that guy, is what?
He has options.
Oh, that's not it, because you know I'm a competitor. I've always been attracted to that guy over there that's sitting back chilling because it exudes confidence. Usually that guy everybody knows. It's like, oh, okay, they're loud, they're extra.
Weakest dude in the room.
The weakest dude in the room. Mm-hmm. I'm always chilling to the dude that's sitting back quiet. That's just who I'm attracted to. Because they're a mystery. They're a mystery. It's like, let me see what's going on here. And to me, that dude over there has nothing to prove. So would that be a good husband for me? I would say yes, because he'll do whatever it takes while he's sitting back and ain't nobody paying him no attention. Guess what? I know that he'll provide. He'll work wherever he has to work to provide for his family versus the big guy that's shining, because it's like, oh, I did this and still talking about what you did in high school. I scored 33 points in a game in 1987. Bye.
You can't just gloss over scoring 3 touchdowns in the game in high school.
Oh man, whatever. Listen, it's over. What are you doing today? What are you doing today? So that's the type of person that we're looking for, is stability. How you can provide. Now going out there talking about some Oh, okay. Well, I got to pick this broad up. Now, y'all already know. Anybody that knows me know I have more male friends than female friends. And y'all keep me up on game. And I heard everybody over 45, all the men that I deal with, was like, oh, she got to be doing something. And I'm not mad at you. He was like, oh, you got to do something better than just looking good. And no, I don't like a BBL. I'd rather take dents in the butt than a BBL. Shall we talk about it? Let's go. So are you guys okay with the fake breasts, fake boobs?
See, this is what I'm talking about. Women call men liars.
Okay.
You can come with the line on the butt, line on the boobs, line on all this other makeup, the lashes, all that stuff. It's superficial and fake. I personally, no, definitely not. I'm not into that. I mean, but most women do that to impress other women. Because I don't really listen to us. You know, y'all want to impress other women more than other men. Because other men would have took you without the BBL or whatever the case may be. If something about you he liked and you didn't have the correct J-Lo on you, he ain't going to say, but nah, I'm not going to smash or I'm not going to talk to her because of this. We ain't that superficial.
Okay. Can I ask you this question? And this is not from you personally, just from what you guys observed. Do you find that, or do your peers find that you won't talk to a baddie because too many guys will pay her too much attention?
Find a baddie.
Whatever your dream girl is. I don't know what the baddies are now.
My baddie's not a dream girl. My dream girl's not a baddie. But that super fine, superficial broad that you see on all these Instagram posts, just crying and mad about a man who either got a dog in her life or ain't got a man. And that's the recipe. Fake this, fake that, single.
And a dog. And a little puppy dressed up.
Yeah, but she look good. I mean, you see some of these broads that are drop dead gorgeous in front of that camera, done all up, but they talking about they can't find no man. Like, dude, first, most of the time it's just to us, or to me, nothing but a D-O. And the second word is ornament.
Oh, a D-O. Okay, and the second word is ornament. Okay.
That's all it's good for. Woohoo, that was nice.
Okay. And that's it. So are you happy to show her off, or do you have your homely
game fisher? I go fishing. I catch the big fish. I take pictures with it. Rod, look, dog. I'm catching them like this, baby. And I throw it back in the water. I don't keep it. I take it. I show Rod. I take a couple pictures. Yeah, dude, I'm catching them like this. Look. And throw it back in the water.
You can spend all that money getting them ass and titties. That don't mean nothing. But, hey, look here, though. I'm being real. A nigga hit it a couple times. I'm through. I'm cool.
You throw it back in the water, Rod.
And that's the real.
You just throw it back in the
water.
water.
You got $4,500. Now you on to the next nigga.
Right, because guess what?
Saved that money and kept that flat ass, had that money in your books, in your bank.
And the thing is, you ain't doing that. And this comes with respect. If you're doing it for me, I would have paid for it. If it was for me. But it's for your, I don't know, maybe self-esteem or for you to get all this attention from everybody. I don't need that.
Yeah, because look here, if you're doing it for me, you would have asked me, and I probably would have been like, nah, don't do that. So you ain't doing it for me. Right. You're doing it for that attention.
I live on a cul-de-sac. I don't live on a freeway. I don't need all that attention. Cul-de-sac. You come up this bad fella. I know a couple people around us, and you park in our driveway. No noise.
Okay, let me do Kim Johnson of Facebook. Woo, let me see the economy these days, moving seasons, da 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 da. I gotta hurry up. Let me see, is there a period so I can start? Remove outdated expectations and literally aim and work to be the balance between the two of you when we start competing to see who. I can't even read it all, baby girl. Sorry about that. That was a lot.
Hey, I need another watermelon, Kim. Love you.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Let me do this one here. Cherie Armstrong on Facebook said, give a man a fish, teach a man to fish. How does that saying go? What did it say? Teach a man to fish and you can eat. Something like that.
Give him a fish and he eats for a day. Teach him to fish and he can eat for a lifetime.
There we go. Look, you know what to do. But I want to talk. You got that. You got that. All right, listen, this is a good one. Kenyon Chapman of Facebook said, from my experience, the more prettier or done up a woman is, the more mediocre the sex is.
Yep. You get 4 thumbs up.
Yeah, you running behind that dime to get her. And once you get it, you're like, this whack.
But let me tell you, let me say this. Let me say this. She don't have to do all that, though.
You gotta do something with that door closed.
But no. Listen, I hear you and I appreciate it. We're gonna dig a little deeper. She's probably not experienced because she don't have to do all that. A guy is just happy to just be with her versus somebody who is not as attractive. They got to do all the tricks and all that extra stuff to keep that dude.
Facts. But here's the thing: if you ain't gonna work for nothing, if you figure, and that comes into the whole play of everything. If you figure, I look like this, I ain't got to do nothing. I ain't really had to do nothing. I ain't got to do nothing. Okay, good luck with that. Yeah, good luck with that.
Okay, I can respect that.
And that doesn't work in the long term. That's a sprint.
Okay.
I'm gonna get it, knock it out. Okay, well, yeah, nah, I'm good.
Now I gotta read this one. I'm gonna read this one. Kenyon Chapman of Facebook said she is worried more about her makeup than her bed game.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Absolutely. Why not? And here we go, fellas. Here's a question. What is considered a whack sex game in a man's opinion?
Just laying there.
Yeah, fish.
Fish?
Dead fish, just laying there. And I mean, it's a fight. I don't want to fight my grandkid. I want to get in a rod and fight somebody. Somebody got to kill you. It's a fight. And if you ain't fight me, I'm just like, ugh.
I'm going to say it again. Just laying there.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all okay? Different people like different things. Bobbing for apples. Is that a deal breaker?
What's that, bobbing for apples?
You know what it is. He play too much. You know I say that. Bobbing for apples. You know what I'm talking about. Like, you know. Fellatio.
Throat gravy.
That's disgusting. Listen, I'm sorry. Listen, when I found, man, I love y'all so much, and I'm glad this is the show that it is on here. When I found out how many people, no, I'm not growing up. Somebody was like, yes, yeah, get out of here. Talk about me, call it bobbing for apples. That's what I call it. But I had no idea how many women swallow. What is that about?
Whoa. The married me can't answer this.
No, listen, because here's the thing. This is just my thoughts. If she's swallowing,
she swallowed it.
We wrote songs about it, man.
But listen, I know that you guys, but wait, no, listen, let's get this out though. From a male, I need to know from men. From men. Wait. Cherie off the hook. She like, let me log off. Listen, keep with us. But here's the thing. So if you with some chick and she putting it all out there, she putting it in, and just like Kenyon from Facebook said, she worried about her makeup and all this instead of being good in bed. Why is it that we have to be so grand in bed to please you, who may not be worth it, and then she done swallowed it, and then she with somebody else, and then she swallowed him too? Is the thought in your mind like, dang, how many dudes she swallowing from?
She's a swallower.
No, it's not. And being a swallower only gets you a return visit, and that's how you end up in a relationship. Like you say, you mess around with her, and she done messed you up, and got all that good, and then you like telling her kids, hey, man, your mom tell me, you having prom read. Let me help you out. Let me show you how to ride this bike. That keeps a man around. But if she's with you and she's doing that and she doesn't deem you worthy, then you be like, no. You give them the Heisman. But it'll get you a return visit. You get a,
But that's not who you marrying, though. But you marrying this chick that may not be good in bed.
Oh, I'm marrying a woman. Don't have to be good in bed. She has to be willing. She don't have to know all the shit. I don't want her knowing everything. I'm just want her willing to try it with me.
Okay, I can respect that.
You know everything.
So it's a catch-22.
It is.
How does one fix that?
Well, I mean, read the keys to marriage. Like, for a woman, a man's future is I can see this with him. I can see this. For a man, we look at our past. We're like, okay, no mile, I can bring her around friends, my boy, and Rod. You know her? Do you know her, Rod? Oh, okay. What the whole facts looking like? Okay, Rod. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna keep her based on her past. Men pick based on a woman's past, not her future. Women based on a man's future. What he can do, what he can find, what he can do this. So we're fighting two different battles. And like you got male friends and you hit them the game. But see, you listen. Most people think we're just assholes. Because we talk and we say what we want and we feel, and you're just an asshole. But you listen to it and like, oh, this is game. That's why you ahead of it.
Like
Kevin Samuels, all the women hated him. He was giving you the playbook.
Like Nate said, don't no man want no woman that's been around. And I mean, that go both ways. Don't no woman want no man, but man, don't no man want no woman that's been ran up in, man. Not for real, for itself. No.
Not for me.
And then I take her around Nate. I take her around Nate and a couple of the homies. They both didn't have it. I don't want
it. And I'm paying full price for it. And Rod didn't pay nothing.
Right. I smoked a blunt.
Let's talk. Let's talk about that. Paying full price and this is just an example for the listening audience that I'm just using them. So Rod didn't pay nothing for her, but you got to pay full price. So what's wrong with her advancing in life and realizing her worth? And you feel like, well, he already done smashed 10 years ago and treated her like this. And you want me to treat you like a queen? Talk to me.
A queen is created from the birth. You were born to be a queen. And most of the time she's born to service and know what Rod like. This is a queen for Rod. This is who I am. So you can't, like a guy can run through because there's no expiration date on the guy. I'm 52. A girl could have called and told me she was late last week. Hypothetically, because, but
I got you.
There's no clock. There's no clock. You have a clock. And guess what? And like you said, us building something together at 50 never works. We have to just combine forces. Because
yes.
We should have been built at 20. That's when the building starts, at 20. We both ain't got nothing. We both going to school. We both got college debt or whatever the case may be. We both chose this house. We grew and we built together. We had children together. So now you have equity in me.
Okay.
You have my child.
Okay, but if she doesn't, so let's fast forward. So most people, most people our age have been married already or have not had their children, not in the reproducing age or desire to have a child. And I'm not saying that's all. Now, at this stage of the game, so you combine forces. Do you look at who she dated 15, 20 years ago versus right now?
If we combined forces already, it's already been that's already been done. That's done in the interview. You know what I mean? And if we're at the point where we're combining forces, that's been done. We can combine forces. That's it. But you can't expect me to own this, pay for this. I mean, do all of these things, and we're combining forces. Because guess what? You're not giving me what you gave your ex-husband who got kids by, or blah, 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 yada, 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 your companionship. You get the companionship package. Oh.
Okay, so what's the companionship package? Let's talk.
Okay. Married or not, we go to your house, come to my house, you pay for dinner sometime, I pay for dinner for sometime, this, that, and that. We're companions. You ain't giving me no kids. I can't file your taxes. This, that, and other. Every now and then I'll send flowers, or I might buy you something for the holidays. you meet my friends. We go over to Rod's house and play Keno and bingo and stuff with him and his girl or his family or whatever the case may be. That's the companion relationship package. But you can't expect to come to me at 50 and expect me to pay everything and take the trips and this, that, and that. Whoa. Burn this. You coming in now. I didn't work 50 years to buy this Pinto. I got 7 more payments on the Pinto, and you want to come in now and it's like we need to upgrade this, that, and other. To be with me, you need to upgrade. Where was you when I purchased this Pinto?
Hey, long as it run.
Excuse me?
Go get an Earl Shine paint job. Is they still around?
Like Nick said, you coming in the picture now, we over 50.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna spend all my money, you just sit on yours. That's big. Not me.
Why is that?
Because you got money, shit.
Yeah.
But what if I don't want to spend my money on that?
Well,
Good
then
luck.
you ain't going then. You ain't getting
You ain't going. Good luck.
But watch this though. Ain't nothing wrong with going out and I pay this time, then the next time we go, you pay this time. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nobody keeping score. We going to eat and have a cup.
Now, okay. All right, let me say this.
Ain't nobody doing
Me and Rod, we go, bam.
Okay.
Now, so I'm hearing you talk, but I guess this is like a bad example because we cool like that.
Okay, but come on.
But okay, so listen. Carla Lee of Facebook said they stingy. Yes, girl. But now, but he said and single. But Rod, no, we go out, Rod,
Okay.
and every time I try to pay, you be like, I got that, and then you be like having like a lightweight attitude, which I guess I respect that. Like, no, I got this. So, is it because I'm willing or being a willing participant, like in the bedroom?
Points. You get full credit. You get full credit.
Like they say, you get points for just even attempting to try to
The
pay.
tip, you get full credit.
Then just sitting there and look the other way when
And
it's check
expect
up.
it. And expect it.
And for real, nowadays, like I said, women eating just as much as men. Go in there and get that card out and pay.
Yeah.
Understand? That don't make you look bad or look like a sucker.
Okay, now here's I want to read this one. Salvage of YouTube said, just cook it home. They say it's less expensive and meal prep. Now, but watch this. Let me say this for me. This is for me. If you get a meal from me at home, oh, you special.
Yeah. And I feel that.
We could go out all day long, but if you coming into the house, you're special. So that's some special type, privilege type stuff. Now, here's the deal. If you happen to stop by, you my homie, and you just happen to stop by and something on there, oh, have at it. But for me to actually meal prep and prepare, oh, you special.
And I feel that. And I feel that way.
I got you.
Okay, this
you know what's a big flex for a dude?
What's a big flex?
If a woman packs your lunch for work.
Now that's a given though. Like, see, I think that's a given.
Not in today's. A lot of them don't.
Let me get these comments. I'm trying to get them, y'all. Okay, Kenyon, this is to Carla Lee. It's not about being stingy. It's about the fact that women will run off and take the money they're saving and leave you dry. Well, yeah. Like, I ain't trying to be funny. You got to plan your escape. I mean, we ain't slow. If you know this ain't working, then guess what? Boom, let me make a plan. Like Nate said, we look at the future to get up out of here. If I know you treating me like dirt for the last 2 years, why am I going to do another 2 years with you? Not doing it. Let me, yes, Carla Lee, the guys do think they're a prize. And that's what I said at the beginning of the show, that it has flipped. It has flipped. It has where women are chasing these men. And if you want your man to pull his pants up, stop looking at him. If you feel like at the sad game, I just can't take, to me, that's unattractive. I'm not going to date you if you busting a sad game because I know what I'm attracted to. And if you want to know what a female was attracted to and she has a son, like I said before, look at her child. Women dress their children, their sons.
When they 50, still sad.
Yeah, but women dress their man child according to what they're attracted to. Watch this. Men, single fathers, dress their daughters according to the female they're attracted to. So if you want to get that man, that you got to fit into that mold. Like, is this going to be a good fit for my child? And I've noticed that like a lot of women are not looking for fathers for their children. But I know a lot of men are looking for mothers for theirs.
There's a difference.
Talk to me.
A woman prepares a child. A woman feeds a child emotions. A man prepares the child for going out into this world. So it's different. So if a woman's not looking for a father, that's scary. She's only worried about its emotional state. A man is going to prepare that child to deal with the world. It's logic. That's why when I was dating, I would never date a woman who had a son, a single woman with a son, because she treats that boy like everything. She ruins him. He's not prepared for the world, anything like that. It's all feeling how she feels, what she want to see, and she does it for him. He's not prepared to step off the front porch. And if I come in and say, hey, boop, up, if he fall, let him lay, let him get up himself. No, he's wrong. I'm the wrong guy. And that was in a lot of instances. So, you know, there's a big difference in that. It's just, there's big.
Okay. This y'all boy. I got to put it up there. Don Queener Jr. on Facebook said, if your girl ain't in the ditch with a shovel digging with you, move around.
He ain't lying.
Nigga, please.
He ain't lying.
Let me ding the bell. Where my bell at?
Hey,
I know. I'm not digging a ditch, sir. I'll have some water outside the ditch for you if you get hot. I'll have the ice water. I might even get you some lemonade. But she's not digging a ditch. Go ahead.
He ain't lying. She's showing how down she is.
Yep.
Why do we have to prove ourselves?
But that's the question. Then. Hold on. Switch the question. Why do men always got to prove this?
Listen here. This is about y'all here.
I know, but you got to reverse it.
Okay, we'll reverse it. We'll reverse it. And this is how we gonna reverse it. You ask the question, why do men have to prove themselves? Because you're trying to gain us.
Okay, but like the man
If you're trying to win me, you gotta compete.
But
Go.
look though, like the man said, if I'm down here digging a ditch, shit, you should be down here digging with me. Let's get out of this shit.
Sir, that's sir.
That was a good analogy.
Hey.
Yeah, it is, but come on, man. I ain't digging. Guess what? I'm not her. I'm not that girl.
Is a helpmate.
Watch this. No, I was about to say something crazy. So glad it's on the internet and not live, right? Sir, I am not getting down there with no boots on. I'm just not digging no ditch with no shovel. I'll go get you another shovel or whatever you need, but I'll have some ice water for you if you're sweaty. Listen, I'm in your corner with the towel and the water bottle, okay? I'm not out there fighting and grinding. I'm just not doing it.
Come down there and get dirty with me.
I ain't getting dirty. But watch this. But you knew I wasn't getting dirty when you met me.
Fact.
Look, y'all crazy. Listen, can y'all talk about some goat talk? Get a shovel. Boy, bye. And see, let me tell all y'all brothers out there that's talking about
Post. Shovel for mail.
Look, guess what? It ain't happening. The only shovel I'm doing is this gold down there. And listen, a goal, GOAL. If you got goals, I got you. I got your back 110%. But no, this cat talking about working hard and sweating. I ain't sweating. I ain't sweating for no relationship. That's why they be saying I be ghosting people and I'm a runner, I'm a track star. Call it what you want. Because if I see red flags, it's usually a parade to follow. And guess who ain't staying at the end of the parade? I have never stayed. After the fire truck came through throwing the candy, I was ready to go. I got mine. I ain't never stayed to the end of a parade.
It's different now.
What's the difference?
I don't know. Shit.
I know the difference.
What?
The numbers. Y'all outnumber us.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's 1 in 12. Yes.
And
1 man to 12 women. That's why we single.
And there's a lot of gay guys who don't even want you. And then there's married guys. And then, so y'all get slipped.
That's why the stats show 1 in 12.
And then there's women that want you too.
That want who? Y'all?
women that want women.
Yeah, I ain't on that. Bye.
I know, but we got to speak on the facts.
But the numbers are for men to women, and it's 12 women to one man. Now I gotta read this real quick. I gotta read this real quick for you guys. You might like this one. Jessica Tarpley Easter of Facebook said, "You have to trust a man's lead, and you follow." That's it. You gotta trust his lead. See, my thing is this: where are we going? Like, I'm gonna trust your lead, but I need to know where we going.
We're going down to this ditch to shovel this shit. That's what we're gonna do. And
guess who ain't following? Guess who ain't following?
Yeah, see, because you show right there.
And guess who ain't? Listen, I done jumped out. Talk about ride or die. I done jumped out. I'm like, I'm off this wagon.
Here's the thing.
Oh, here you go. Wait, Nate. Courtney Johnson said that bitch better be there. I'll plant some flowers. Bam! That's what I'm talking about.
Whatever, Court. Here's the thing. That's for a husband. You don't do that for everybody. It's like helpmate and all that stuff. It's for a husband. Exactly. I mean, your submission is for your husband. You don't submit to me. You submit to your husband. But he has to earn that. And he should have earned that to become your husband. Just put stuff in the right place. Simple as that.
But here's the thing. Is it a thing? If you know that you are not that person, what's wrong with just saying, all right, I'm done there. I'm not doing that. I know what my deal breakers are. So ain't no sense in us. There's no sense in me saying yes when I already know this is not going to work.
And you should say it, and you should know that before you say yes. I've been trial and error a couple times. So I kind of know what I'm talking about. But you should know these things before you say, yeah, you don't commit. You don't commit to an NBA contract and you ain't shot a jumper or you don't even know how to do a layup. You don't commit to that contract. You just don't do it. You guys are, it seems like we're putting the cart in front of the horse. You know what I mean? Your husband deserves you to jump in that ditch. Your husband deserves your submission. Your husband deserves these things. If you giving them to everybody, I don't want them.
Right.
Hey, them some old crackers. Them regular old crackers. I don't want them crackers.
Okay, let me read this comment.
Ain't that what we said about her past, Nate?
Right.
Okay. Denise Gibbs White of Facebook said a helpmate is only in marriage, not in boyfriend or girlfriend relationship. If you dig a hole of mess, she should not help you dig it out, the mess. So if you're married, that's what she's saying, pretty much what you were saying, Nate. If you're married, then okay, you help out. But
I don't like her. I like how her dismount was nice. The landing, she didn't.
Is Shondu Piegler raw my dude silly? Okay.
My God, man.
Did he say Nate was right?
I ain't doing it. No, hey, like you said, you don't do that for every man, and a man shouldn't do all that shit for every woman.
No. My
wife to go both ways, male.
Here, I'm gonna tell you something personal.
Listen.
My wife snuck down my man cave with her cousin yesterday, and I'm like, man, if it was anybody else, I'm telling you, you in my man cave. Come on, dude. Certain things are sacred.
And I agree with that. I agree with that. Certain things are sacred. Like, boom, you got this. That's your space.
My man cave.
There you go. I agree with that. LaBertha Greer said, now he's talking. Okay.
Hey, what we saying though, you shouldn't do these special things for just anybody.
Right.
Male or female.
Right. Mm-hmm. Everybody don't get the hug
and people are. There's women doing shit for dudes that should be doing if that was their husband. Dudes that's doing that shit for women. So
you have more women giving up the husband package to the scrub.
Right.
Scrub. And then she gets mad when he turns out to be the scrub she knew he was.
But sometimes you don't know that they the scrub. Now let me ask you this.
How do you give
because a representative, the bait and switch. You come off confident and this is this way, and then you realize like 6 months in that, oh man, this cat he jacked up. But I agree with you. Nate, on that. Women, we are doing so much at the beginning because it depends on what our mission is. So you have women who have not been married that are trying to I told you what, you can't put a crown on a clown and call him a king.
Here's something else. Watch this, Mel. I got to stretch. How many bodies do your mom and your grandma got?
I don't know, and I don't want to know.
I bet you probably can count it on this hand. Without a thumb.
But I can count mine.
Okay, but the majority got hands, shoulders, feet, and toes, and then they want grandpa. Grandpa probably was only one, if not the second one.
Okay, here. I feel you, and I got you on that. Let me tell you, ladies, this is what you do.
Uh-oh.
I got to put them on game. If you don't want to increase your body count, you go back to somebody that you know you're going to go to an amusement park with, and not just a walk in the park. Y'all are like Cedar Point. Now you looking like, if somebody was good in the bomb, you be like, y'all have an understanding. Then you go back and you revisit that one. That way you don't increase your body count and it just remains the same.
Huh?
Oh yeah, it happens. It happens.
You read the same book over twice? Okay, I get it.
No. But watch this. You're not reading the same book over twice. You're just visiting the chapter. So you already know that y'all don't work, but y'all cool, better off as friends or whatever. But y'all link up just for that only. So you know your position.
Okay, but I keep your numbers down. Now, a woman can say that. But as soon as ooh happens, well, you know, why don't I come over your parents' house for this holiday? It always...
No, she got it. No, you can't have your heart in it.
You're talking about women, Mel.
I know.
Woman, you know better. You know better, man. Come on.
You listen. If you're able to do it, no, you don't. Because let me tell you something. So I see that. Here's the thing, but you got to use protection. Because when you don't use protection, that's when all the extra stuff. Remember, we talked about the fluid exchange, the DNA, and all that other stuff. You use protection. It's just what it is. No, it's not another body. Whoever they slept with, they got that. Because guess what? It's wrapped up. Boom. So no, we ain't gonna go into the details of breaking it down regarding telling some. Oh, you got more medically speaking. Nah, I am medical. Use protection. Bye. See ya. Have a good day. And, okay, she said a repeat offender. Yeah, you already know. And if you know the dude ain't no good, which we already know the dude ain't no good, and if he got a chick and he hooking you up, you already know he's still the same. But thank you for your services. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
But you get in that game. You said, oh,
I'm trying.
I'm going to play the game anyway.
Listen, Because if you ain't dealing with nobody, because you have women out there to say, I don't need a man. That is... The largest myth ever.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. Real talk. And you'd be like, oh, okay, well, you get that urge. And according to, since we want to go medical, we can go psychology. According to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, that's your foundation there. Boom. Hook up with who you hook up with if you can't please yourself. Do what you do. Just protect yourself. And just know. And don't kiss them, because that get all in there too. Like, no, bye. Just know it's what it is. And you do have dudes that are willing to be like, oh, okay, I'll be that cat. It's okay. Yeah. Now, if you flip it, if I wasn't a female, so those are the privileges of being a female. If I wasn't a female, wait a minute. If I wasn't a female, can't no dude come to me and be like, hey, can we hook up? I'll be like, boy, bye. But since it's my game plan and I wrote the plays, it's all good.
And any man would sign up for that. All the thing, no responsibilities. I ain't got to buy you no cards on Mother's Day or nothing. Hey, I
don't even want that, because that means you in your feelings.
Sign me up.
Come on, let's smash. Come on, get this
that's it.
Let's go.
No feelings.
But guess what? Don't come keying my car and flattening my tires.
No.
Hey, man, we're doing it like that.
I had it done. I was like, and wait, and picked up the phone and was like,
Mel sitting over there.
Let's
Earth, wind, and fire.
Welcome to the Element Show.
Listen, what you say? Welcome to the what show?
Hey, Nate, a nigga come over there and flatten her tires.
Hey, y'all, welcome to the Element Show.
Listen.
Mel is Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Stupid. But for real. And I know who did it, so I called. I was like, I need you to fix this right now. I'm calling the police. And I got it handled. But still, it's like...
This nigga, okay, he fucked your shit up. Then he had to pay to get it fixed.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Wah, wah.
Oh, I wasn't gonna pay for it.
I feel that, but what I'm saying though, if it's an understanding, come on, let's do this and get it over with. I ain't fucking with your car.
No.
Please don't.
Female shit.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah.
She already gave me Nate. She already gave me the green light. Come on, smash.
Yeah.
We'll go back over here.
Be right there.
Yeah, fuck your car.
I am on
Wow.
the road.
Wow. It's an understanding.
It's an understanding, but sometimes people don't, because it worked both ways. Some people,
Emotions.
yeah, like something extra. Like,
Did that dude have a dad?
Hey, I gotta quit chatting because the nigga might be watching this now.
I know he is, but you can keep talking. I don't know. But listen, it goes both ways though. So y'all be thinking that chicks just be doing that. Dudes be out there like that too. And that's why it flips.
Here's the question. Did the dude that do that, did he have a father in his life?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I'm curious. This is for my research.
Yeah, write that down. And even some guys, honestly, that want to marry you, when guys propose and then it be y'all ego upset that the chick didn't accept. Well, if we see some things, oh, thank you, Courtney. Courtney Johnson said they sure do. Yes, I'm like,
Courtney, unfriend Courtney.
Never that. Okay, from Atlanta, Michelle Grady from Atlanta said they can't take rejection. Come on, talk to me.
First of all, it's a lot for a man to want to propose to you. Because, I mean, there's no real win for a man in marriage. That contract is a bad contract for a man.
I got to ring this bell. My mother on here talking about, so where is the bell?
Hey, but let me say this though, man.
Go ahead.
Y'all gotta understand, man. So we grown. You're going into it with understanding. A dude come over one night, why, whatever, fuck your ride up. Yeah, that right there should tell you, he ain't getting no more. You know?
Yeah, it's over. The understanding's over.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then Nate, she said, I'm gonna call the Pope on you. She said, get the shit fixed. The old buddy came and got it fixed. You didn't have to fuck it up, man.
It was a waste of time and money. And one thing I don't like is my time wasted. So it was
Exactly.
It was like, stop. So now let's move on to the rejection part. And let's do this part. It started as an understanding. So you'll hear constantly that a guy and a girl have an understanding, and he'll say, hey, I'm dating multiple women.
Okay.
And him dating the multiple women, then one of them get all tied up, and then she want to start harassing the other women. What do you do in that instance?
You cut her loose.
She fucking it up, man. She
Yeah.
blowing up the spot.
She got to go.
She blowing it up.
Do you tell her that though?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. You messing up the locker room. I can't have you. T.O. They got cut from the Cowboys in his prime because he was a distraction to the locker room. Get him off the team.
It's rules to this shit.
It's rules.
Stab it off the dribble.
And guess what?
You got rules out
are stone. The rules don't care about your feelings. And when women start with their feelings, they try to change the rules. But the rules are set in stone.
Hey, look here, man. If a nigga come over there and fuck your shit up, you must get that fire.
Rod is on that.
I ain't
Rod ain't let that go.
Hey, look here. I ain't fucking up your ride. But hey, if you say, hey, look, that's it. We had fun. Okay, I remember that. I'm going elsewhere. But I ain't fucking up your ride.
You ain't messing up the ride because you ain't paying for it.
Not yeah, why? It's an understanding because later on you gonna think about I'm gonna call Rob.
You know what, Nate? I had to go back to it. You asked, did he have a? That answer would be no. Did he have a father in his life? No.
A lot of estrogen in his life.
No, he did not. I had to think back, like we were like that was like older, so yeah, that was like a stepdad, but he was already grown. So yes, that you got that. You got it.
I'm going to be selling Nate is right T-shirts on this. Go ahead.
Let's give you your stuff. I gave you your stuff. There you go.
I need that.
Okay. All right. Michelle Grady says she messing up the rotation.
Yeah, she got to go.
You got to go.
Okay, Nate, you got let's see what we got. James Johnson on Facebook said Nate is right. Okay.
I'm cursed. People, I'm just cursed.
Yeah, you got Nate, you got people out there, Rod, like, that's my boy, Rod doing it. But see, here's the thing. So you cut her from the team, but she harassing everybody else and messing up maybe. Okay, let me ask this. So you got your rotation. You got your string of women. And you actually let every single one of them know that you got somebody else. And they still oblige?
Long time ago.
Yeah,
You got like that now. Long time.
Yeah, I know, but it's the towel floor theory.
Okay, talk to me.
Towel floor. If you lay it right the first time, you can walk over it for the rest of your life.
He a mess. Listen, Rod, I gotta laugh too. He is a mess.
That's the Nate Woodard. That's in the book.
The book of Nate Woodard.
Yeah, that's for me.
Okay.
And guess what? The women, well, I can't speak now, but back then, the women knew, to be honest with them, they still, like you said, Nate, you hit me right. They gonna hang around.
Yeah, and they hunt for something different. We just hunt for a step. You hunt for survival. You're hunting for somebody to provide for you, someone to be there to teach your children, someone to do all these other things. That's what you hunt for. We just hunting for the burp, a southern burp.
Okay, but wait, watch this though. So you
a southern burp.
You said a southern.
A southern burp.
You a mess.
I made that up just now.
Now I'm with LaBertha Greer Facebook. Why would women put themselves in that position and want to be the winner, want to be the prize, want the ring?
Because the numbers. We're talking life situations.
Okay.
Someone to provide for me. Someone that can help me live. Not just a southern burp.
I can't answer that, Mel.
You can't answer that one?
I'm sick of asking them. I don't know why.
So if it's allowed, you'll just do it?
Yeah.
But I have seen where you have a roster, because I believe in having a roster, because you got the grass cutter, you got the dinner guy, I believe in that. I ain't got a problem with it, okay? So I ain't even mad at you on that. But is there that person that in your roster that you like, okay, I see the potential. This is the one I'm going to choose?
Yeah, eventually. But here, only in America is monogamy shunned. Everywhere else, kings had many wives. Solomon, many men, whatever. The Bible to do.
In the Bible.
I mean, every place else had multiple wives.
In the Bible.
But,
yeah, everywhere.
And I get that.
But guess what? A lot of guys are still practicing.
Okay, I got you. But here's the thing.
And then
Let me say this different. I'm gonna put this out here from a female's perspective. We have our roster and roster dating, but just because we're dating them don't mean we're sleeping with everybody.
Okay.
So
expect him to do all that.
Huh? Yeah, we do. So you have exactly. So if you come in, I expect you to remove the grass cutter, the dinner guy, the comedy guy that makes us laugh, the sports guy that take us to the games.
So what am I expecting you to do then?
Lay there.
Ta-da!
Like Rod said, just lay there. Kind of like going back what Kenyon Chapman said on Facebook. Like your game got to be good. So but guess what? The people that's just laying there are still getting chosen because of respect.
Watch this.
Go ahead.
If I don't care? What if I don't care? You got a roster. As long as I'm on the squad.
That's it.
And that's an understanding.
All right. I ain't worried about Joe or the next nigga.
Say it with me, Rod.
No.
Because
if I put in a little work, I might move up in rank.
And that's usually what you're doing, so to get the prize. But why is it flipping where the guys are the prize? And I know that's a female's question. So next week we're gonna have the females on, and I just want to hear what they have to say.
We're in the endangered species. We're in the endangered species. You're running out of us. You're running out of us. So you better get Slim Pickens.
Like they say,
you shopping at what's the thing with the red tags? You go to the discount store and there's you got to look to it to find it.
Hey.
It's discounted. It's not a lot of beer. You ain't buying off. You buying off the rack. You ain't custom shopping. Women can't custom shop.
Look, like they say, man, it's a shortage of guys. Whether they locked up, or cops killing us, you understand, or we killing each other, or they gay. So it's a shortage of men. So
Yeah, it's 1 in 12. It's 1 in 12. But if you be like, oh, okay, I just need that for this, here you go. Because it's a lot of women that are leaving these guys when they realize they're not good for their psyche. But I need to get, I need the maintenance man every now and then.
Okay, guess what?
Yeah.
Yeah, but guess what? Now, can you keep it as just feelings?
Let's go. Okay, that's what, there we go. Courtney Johnson of Facebook said, until your butt catch feelings. Man, bye. There you go.
And guess
That
what?
ain't, that ain't everybody. That ain't everybody. Because some niggas play their position. I come over here, smash, and bounce.
That's the man's dream.
And some
Man,
women
to come
play
over.
it too.
Listen,
There's some women
fat
fuck it
pieces
up.
are there to come over, smash, drink your Kool-Aid, eat a couple snacks.
Who feeding you? What's that?
And bounce. He's not there to give you time. As soon as you say, hey, honey, I think you should come over my parents' house. Oh man, I'd love to, but my mom died again, and I ain't gonna be You ain't getting my time.
So if he gives you his time, that's a good spot.
That's how he shows his heart. A man will waste money. He ain't gonna waste time. If he loves you, look at how he spends his time. Because guess what? That side piece ain't getting no time, no holidays, no movies, none of that.
Go ahead, Rob. What you got?
If I meet a female and the day I come over and I smash and I ain't spend no time and no money, guess what?
That's a
I
weird.
ain't never spending no time and no money.
That's
You ain't
so-
getting no pop. You ain't getting no cigarettes. You understand me? You ain't getting no staple. If I came over and hit off the dribble with Nathan,
Yeah.
Wait, Ron, she can't get a Pepsi.
No.
or
No,
Sprite,
why?
or a Hawaiian fruit punch.
She can't get the 2 liter for $2.89.
I didn't have to spend that to get it. Come on.
Yeah. And women don't understand. That's what pride. That's what we're going after.
I
And
wish I
you'll
would
say
get
it.
you a pop.
You will say it, but then you're
Oh, okay.
pennies on the dollar.
Oh, okay.
When
Wait,
have you
okay.
seen a sale?
All right.
When have you seen a sale, Mel, and said, nah, I don't want that price. I want to pay full price. No, that's too good of a deal. I want to pay full price. When have
You
that
know
ever
that.
happened?
And Nick, you already hit. Get out of here.
All right. Well, Salvage of YouTube said he shows his heart by purchasing you a home.
Well.
Now, I don't want your house because I might not like you, and then I got to leave and be like, you can have your house.
Yeah, I don't agree with that one.
Okay.
If I got it like that, I'll buy the house and just
There you
don't
go.
bother me.
But you know what, though? But here's the problem with that. When you buy something so large, then you think it's yours, and then I can't have traffic.
Well, yeah, but and if
Now I done locked myself down.
if I buy it large, I must have it like that. I was watching the Tyson podcast, and he paid for people's apartments and houses and stuff.
Exactly.
It was nothing to him.
Okay, but was he with these people?
No.
Okay, let me read the comment. Rapunzel Stevens Clements of Facebook said, why pay for the milk when you giving it up? Oh, when you giving up the whole cow.
Exactly. Love you, Rapunzel. Where you been?
That's a good one.
She on Shop Talk. What up?
No, that's her in years since our class reunion.
Okay, now here's the thing. So once you realize that she is that one, because we have a lot of people that got husbands, here we go, and they realize that he wasn't healthy for her psyche. Do you just stay in that relationship?
No, because I can't replace time. Just like women know when they see a guy, if she's going to smash him, a man up to a woman knowing what place he want to put her in. And a lot of times it's marriage, and a woman talks herself out.
Okay, elaborate.
I see this woman, I'm like, oh man, that's marriage material right there. Let me go approach her in this way. Then she hit you with the, black and mild or whatever the case may be. Credit score drop. Then she cussing. Credit score drop. Then she got 4 baby daddy. Credit score drop. I don't want to marry her, but that ass still look good.
Okay.
So guess what? All of these things play a factor. So I can come to you and see you and be like, ooh, that's marriage material. And I'll come up to you with my marriage material stuff. How are you, beautiful, my beautiful black guy?
Okay, so during the interview process,
You drop the credit score, but I'd still like to smash.
Exactly.
So guess what? I'm just like, yeah, this bitch crazy. You know what I mean? Killing, blah, blah, blah. Instead of with my Carlton, I'm hitting her with my 50 Cent or whoever else, Thug Fizzle.
Laughing at all her jokes.
Yeah, whatever do.
Wait, you said laughing at all her jokes, so what?
Watch all her shows. Just like, hey,
So I can, and after, bam, I lay that tile floor.
It's done. Okay, Trelane Edwards of Facebook said assets over liabilities is the juice worth the squeeze. The game has changed drastically because women are more liberal and financially secure, which means their tolerance level is on zero. Like Mel said, if there's any indication of any red flags, everybody is running in the other direction.
I can agree with that, Tree. I can agree with that. But the thing is, this is where I disagree with it. Well, no, I agree with it because they are getting more money and stuff like that. But there's at no time in a relationship that I could be like, oh man, baby, there's a noise downstairs. Well, tell them you make more money than me and go figure that shit out. You still need me. Protection.
Okay.
I don't care if you got a gun. You're not going to go downstairs and see what that is. You're going to go sit in that room and cry and hope they don't come that way. But a man will go see and protect his house and his home and what that is. That's the difference. Yes, you have more options and stuff, but you want to be taken care of. You got all this money, but you still looking for a man. If I got a whole bunch of money, I'm not looking for a woman. I'm looking for a hair.
Okay. Jamie Dawson of Facebook said everyone has red flags, just how red. Now, I got to disagree with that one. Because people have flags. But when you see the red flag, that's a buy. That's that red flag. I don't care if it's pink faded from the sun. Okay.
Here's the thing: a red flag to you ain't a red flag to her.
Clearly, but a red flag is a red flag, and that red flag is a deal breaker
to you.
And if you see, but here's the problem with women: most women will see a red flag and let it pass and be like, oh, okay, well, let me do the pros and the cons. Well, this outweighs that. But no.
Because we're outnumbered. We're endangered species. If you starve it and you catch a bass and be like, no, all I'm eating is catfish, you will throw the bass back? No, you'll be like, man, I got to eat something.
Baby, I'm coming with ranch. I'm going to eat the catfish with some ranch and then tomorrow some hot sauce. I'm going to dress that catfish up, okay?
That's the same thing. The red flag was you didn't catch the fish you wanted. But you still starving for something. So you gotta eat it. No, bye. So you starving, man?
Yeah, and I'll be like, boom, let me get this waist snatched. Let this waist get snatched.
Let me throw this perch back. I don't know about the I'm starving, but I'm gonna throw this perch
back. I'm so mad. Why I'm so mad? Ronnie is crazy with this Pepsi, man. Listen, okay. All right, here's the deal. When you come, I'm going to the next part. When you come to a female's house for the first time, do you bring anything? First time meeting her, do you bring anything?
First time meeting, do you bring?
Are we going out?
No, you're coming to her house to eat in. Yeah, dine in.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring something. I'll bring something.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
I'll ask her what she needs.
Okay.
Might need something to drink. Might need a Pepsi. But I'll ask what you need. Yeah, I ain't gonna come here broke.
This show is brought to you by Pepsi.
Okay, we gotta go Pepsi. But wait though, hey, listen, that is the drink of choice though, right?
Yeah.
So
it get you in.
It get you in. Oh, y'all crazy. But here's the thing. So so you go to the house. You're bringing something like you would normally do for a regular dinner. What do you need? And she says nothing. Do you bring nothing?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring something. Hold on, let me pull one off the shelf. Do you like it white? Do you like it? I got some Taylor Port over there. Let me grab a Taylor Port and take it.
Okay.
You keep
so okay.
Bag just in case.
So if he comes to the house empty-handed, what does that say? The very first greeting.
I don't know.
I don't think it say nothing. It should.
Yeah, I mean, we don't read into it. We had a conversation the other, and it kind of goes with this.
Okay.
You say men don't care about a lot of stuff. Women care more, and it's not women care more. Women care about more stuff.
Okay.
Like, oh, he doesn't do this. He doesn't do this. He doesn't do this. We don't care about that. She did this. She did this. I don't care about that. Only thing I care about is what I care about. So to you, it's not much, but to us, this is all we care about. Well, you don't care as much, right? I don't care for much stuff. You care about this. You care about that. You can. All these things matter to a woman. So a guy, like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever.
Okay, Jessica Tarpley Easter Facebook said he's not investing.
Okay.
Listen here. Wait. Rod like Pepsi get you in.
If that's what she takes, but she would have said something. If you gonna say, no, I don't need nothing, and then sit there and then wait mad because I didn't bring nothing.
Exactly.
I'm listening to you.
Right.
But see, but that matters though. So if I'm talking to you on the phone, and I'm sitting there and you be like, hey, what you doing? Oh, I'm about to go get me somewhere along the conversation, you know, I'm about to give me a Pepsi or something. So I would think that, or whatever it is that, you know, I'm drinking a glass of wine. So you obtained that data from the conversation. So I would think that you would come to say, boom, here you go. Because if you come in at the beginning, this just my thoughts. Off top, if you come with nothing, you're supposed to be like on your best behavior, air quotes for the listening audience. I'm thinking that it's only going to get worse.
Okay, well, here's what I hear. This is your same scenario. Hey, babe, you need anything? No. Okay. I asked the question. You answered the question. Don't get mad at me because I listened to you.
No, you asked if I need anything. I don't need anything, but I might want something.
Okay,
Well, then say it.
Okay, well, say it.
But you didn't ask that question.
I just thought
You got to ask that
if
question.
you allergic to the stuff, why is it so hard for a woman to just quit playing these little games? Just like a dog, all men are dogs.
Okay, so if you got the regular answer, which is they're like, hey, you need anything? I need $1 million. Then what you do? You laugh and what? Nothing.
Yeah, you know better.
Be like, here go 20. Here go 40.
I won't be making it over unless you gonna take this 40.
And quit playing.
I'm not interested.
Wait, Salvage said if you ask her if she need anything, she gonna say, yeah, bring me a patio set for my back porch.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, good luck with that.
You getting it. You gonna get it.
Yeah, good luck with that.
But it really is, and that's what it boils down to. Courtney Johnson of Facebook said it's nice to feel thought of. And that's what it boils down to.
Finish what she said. And that goes both ways.
You see that public school education? He said finish it for the listening audience. Yes, it goes both ways.
Both ways.
Okay, all right, wait. Marcia Tucker on Facebook said, if they show up empty-handed, I don't think it necessarily means anything. Some men just don't know or have never been taught or never been with a certain caliber of woman.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now, see, here we go. At this stage of the game, I'm going to say this, Marcia.
Uh-oh.
If you don't know, it is not my place to teach you. I'm done. That ain't going to work. I told y'all about the scenario. Remember, I picked up somebody. I was like, hey, ride with me. So I picked them up. They got their own vehicle. Let's be clear, okay? Not a scrub. But when I went to go pay for gas, I had them ride with me. So I went to go pay for the gas. But then when I came back, dude still had a seatbelt on.
Okay.
Guess what that meant? I was done. And even to this day, we cool. And he said that he really didn't know. I said, let me ask you this question. Do you pump your mother's gas? He said, well, yeah. I said, well, I ain't that special to you. So I already knew this wasn't going to work.
Wow. 1 second.
So what you got, Rod?
Yeah. I feel you on that. Yeah. A man should volunteer and go out there and pump the gas without even you have to say anything.
Right. But that tells me that was a red flag.
Okay, now let's base it on this though.
Go ahead.
His maturity or his immaturity. How old was he? Was he young?
He was 46 at the time.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I said at this age, you gotta, you know what I mean? There's things that I shouldn't have to teach you. Right. But I did ask the question. and it gave me clarity of the position that I held in his life. And that was, I'm not that special to you. That's it.
I bet you pick him up now, he'll do it.
He will. And he said that. He was like, Mel, he was like, I just didn't know. I said, but I asked you the question. And that question was, would you do it for your mother? No question. It was quick. He was like, oh, absolutely. I said, okay. So I knew that I wasn't that special to you because you just sat there with boom. Like, I didn't ask you to pay for the gas, but you had no intention, seatbelt strapped, no intention of pumping the gas. So to me, that's a buy. Like, we could be cool, but I'm not the girl for you. The Neil Long on Facebook, talking about Neil Long, Jesus. Neil Long on this one. Neil Sims of Facebook said closed mouths don't get fed, and women shouldn't ask for something they will not be willing to give to.
Is that the Neil Long?
That is Neil Sims. Listen, I got all these hot topics that I didn't even get to get through, and I don't think we're going to get through it because of that. Because of the conversation.
Stop the show.
Okay. Listen, Marsha Tucker said, I'm not against teaching, making it clear on what I expect. Again, if they never had to before. See, and that's good. She's patient. Bless her heart.
Yeah, I'm with her.
Yeah, bless her heart. I ain't. I'm like, you already got to do it. Like, listen here.
You want them to come already made. Huh?
You got to come already. At this age, you got to be already ready for me because I just don't have it. And time is important to me. I just don't have it. But see, that's where it's like, that's a Build-A-Bear. I don't have it in me.
But it always has to be custom to you. It's just like when you go to a new job. If I was I understand where you're going, being accustomed to you, because everybody is not the same. However, I said a Build-A-Bear. Like, I'm putting the stuffing and everything in. Like, we're not talking about the conversation. It is like, I need you to be somewhere there where we're like, okay, well, I like A, B, C, and D. And somebody else, maybe you dated, their favorite color is pink. Mine is blue. So I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the basics. And these are the basics. And yes, there are a lot of men out there that don't even know how to date, but that situation, that example that I gave you, that's a given. Pumping gas, taking out trash, all that other stuff. If I am in the house with a man, I'm not taking out the trash. And if y'all like that should be a given. Those are basic things. You know what I'm saying? Just the basics. Now, see, there we go. Nia Sims, I'm with you. The basics shouldn't have to be told. That's the foundation.
That's true.
Huh? Yeah,
okay, so Courtney Johnson said, my mom says you have to mold them, not teach them, but mold them to you. So that's the same, and I get that.
Just the levels. Yeah.
Okay, Kim Johnson of Facebook said, no Builder Brothers for me. Right, like I cannot. I want to get this comment up here from Danielle Taylor Moss. She said it depends on how bad they want to smash and what type of relationship they want with the woman. And we talked about this because Nate, you said it. That's the prize. If they just want to smash, they won't go above and beyond. But if they think she has potential or more, they don't show up empty-handed. Thank you.
Hold on. And she said,
go ahead with your publication. Well, okay. And she said, I'm not cooking or feeding you just for the D.
No. Here's the thing. If I'm coming to your house,
excuse me,
or I'm hoping that you done talk to this dude or something. If he's coming to your house,
okay, you're right.
You ain't just met him yesterday and come to the house and you cooking him a hot meal. You got to do your research, and I know you done ran his Facebook page and all this other stuff, so you know a little bit about the dude.
Right.
And he has to have something to get in the door. You ain't just letting strangers in your door. So I'm hoping. So if he has to have some type of pedigree for you to even be dealing with.
Okay, yeah. Bring a Pepsi, a case, not a 2-liter.
Well, if you don't have a pedigree, why are you dealing with it?
No, that's true. I want to.
You should never have a problem.
All right, we're gonna go to this next question, but I want to put this here. James Johnson said, what's basic for the women and what is expected from the women? Now, I'm going to put that. Okay, guess what? He going to have an answer on next week's show. So, ladies, if you want in on the panel, come on in.
Bring that same energy.
And email me at shoptalkwithmel@yahoo.com. Shoptalkwithmel@yahoo.com if you're interested in being on the panel for next week's topic. And we'll have the ladies on the bait and switch. Because y'all be coming, listen, y'all come and present somebody totally different. And then it'd be like, oh, wait, who is this guy?
We get turned off.
But you know what, Nate, I like your example of boom, the credit score goes down. It's the same thing here as well. So why is there a stark difference with, and this is from Blair Nash, I want to give him his due props, when a woman cheats versus a man cheating? That's the Shop Talk question of the week.
Emotion. If a woman is in a relationship, she's not one to just go out and smash just to smash. We don't have to know your name.
Okay.
For you to smash, you know my name. You might know my credit score. You know my favorite color. There's feelings involved in when you do it. Because I didn't meet you and say, hey, you look good, smash. And then we're in a relationship.
Okay.
I had to work for you.
Okay.
So guess what? That work took time. So that dude had to at least work for you and take time, or he got it for free, and I'm supposed to be paying for this stuff. So I invested a lot more into it, mentally and financially, this, that, and other. I'm held to a standard that he didn't have to meet. And you just wouldn't smash this dude, and he had to meet no standards?
So that's an issue?
Yes! Why am I paying full price? When have you said, Mel, I don't want this sale price, I want to pay full price? So a man is always paying.
If I could get, I like that analogy, because if I can get the same thing that I desire cheaper, I'm gonna go with it.
Why is he getting it cheap and I'm paying full price for it? And it's mine.
Okay, go ahead, Rod. I want to hear Rod's standpoint on it.
Oh man, I gotta be real, man.
Come on.
When I was younger, I was out here. I was doing any everything. I can't lie. I was enjoying it because I was doing all that, but I couldn't handle if I found out she let somebody smash. And so I understand the question. I can't even give a good answer why, because I didn't give a fuck when I was out here. But just the fact that somebody coming over, you know, when I'm out doing this, I was gonna wild out, and I did wild out.
Okay, so you couldn't handle her cheating, but
I couldn't handle the same hurt I gave.
Right.
You feel me?
Okay.
Women are built different. They're
so what's your answer to that, Nate? Are you why is it like a double standard when a woman cheats versus when a man cheats? So if your girl cheats on you, what's the problem?
Okay, if you're my girl, I am responsible for things. I have to have a table. I have to have this table set. I have to do all these things to make you my girl. And when I choose you to be my woman, it's like, and I'm going to use this word.
Come on.
It's a possession. I have this and it's mine.
Okay.
Versus, you know.
But what about her having you and you supposed to be hers, but you could go cheat?
Other than, like you said, I'm supposed to lay there. You don't put in.
So answer the question.
A woman. Okay, the basic answer is a woman's a lot stronger than a man, and we do it for different reasons. Southern birth. That's it. I don't need to know your name. I don't need. Oh, you look cute.
So you cannot. You're not answering the question. No. Rod answered the question. So you cannot handle if your girl cheat.
Right.
But she's supposed to handle if you cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a double standard. Why?
It is.
But
no.
So the jury's still out.
No. Here. We could go back. We could go back to the Bible. A man is used to having whatever, and he doesn't love the same way. Man don't want. The man's thing ain't love; it's respect. Yours is love.
Well, how about this? Let me ask you this, and I don't want to put, because you about to go through a whole tangent, and you know the show about to be over. Is it that a woman is internal? She's a receiver?
Yes, that too. A carrier.
So So you don't want to be, let me get the bell ready for my mama.
Uh-oh.
So you don't want to be licking somebody else's babies.
Well, I didn't take it that far.
Look at Ron's face.
To me, y'all bodies are sacred. And you let another dude come up in there, I had a problem with that. But then, again, it's a double standard because I'm admitting it. I couldn't handle it. But I was young.
I'm with Ron.
I couldn't handle it. That's just me being real because I'm older now. I would wild out, you know. I would, try to put in work, and I'm out here doing the same shit. I was doing the double standard. So to say that now, I would
create the double standard.
Laugh at me.
This double standard's been there for eons.
Okay. Okay. Clarity. Didn't they just say providing for a woman gives them the right to cheat? Yes or no?
No.
Okay.
No,
I just had to get that. Wait. Now I got to go with this next question. And this is from my married women. Here we go. When you are married, is it safe to say, let me just ask the question as how it is. If you lack companionship in your marriage, should you stay or leave? And how important is companionship in a marriage? Hey, it's a talk show, fellas. It's a talk show.
I thought that was that Nate.
No.
It's for both of y'all.
You wanted me to answer that?
Yes, of course.
I thought it was to the ladies. I can't answer for them, but I mean, if she wants companionship and she's not...
No, this is not a woman's question. This is a man's question to you guys. How important is companionship in your marriage?
Important.
And is it...
Our companionship are with our boys. I go to Rod for companionship because I can fart around him, I can drink beer, stuff like that. You don't have fun with women.
Okay, wait, Nate. Go ahead, Rod. I want you to elaborate. How important is it?
It's important, because if you can't spend time with her, that's a problem. That's on the rise. If you can't go do this and that together and you're doing it solo, then that's a problem that's on the rise. If you see, and I see people go out that's married, but they go out solo a lot, there's a problem there somewhere. You dig what I'm saying? So that's just the beginning of it,
Okay. All right. Now, Nate, you talking about, you said, I said companionship, not friendship.
No, I was looking at it from a different angle.
Okay. But the direct angle, how important is companionship in a marriage?
Very, very, very. I mean, if you're going to share your life with somebody, that's part of your life. So, yeah.
Okay. I like this one. James Johnson of Facebook said, isn't that why you get married in the first place? For companionship. So would you, as a male, and, I want to hear, because y'all talk to y'all dudes, would y'all stay in a relationship or cheat for companionship? And not you guys, I'm just saying overall. If you lacked companionship.
I'm going to say if a man is married, he would stay because there's a form of duty that comes in with a man, I think.
Okay.
So he's going to stay.
And still be lacking companionship.
Yeah. Yeah, because most men's counseling is, man, suck it up. You'll be all right. That's a man's counseling. So he usually sticks in with a lot of different things. We don't have girlfriends that we can go and cry to. Even though some guys I got friends that I can cry to, but most of the time, the man, stick it in.
Okay, so let me ask you this. If you are married and you seek companionship from someone else, nothing sexual, is that considered cheating?
Nothing sexual?
No, nothing sexual. It's just companionship with the person.
That would be, that would have to be decided by the wife.
The wife? If you seek a companion, you asking your wife, what?
A friend. Hey, I'm going out with Matt. That's a friend. She's comfortable with it. Blah, blah, blah. The companionship is me and Mel.
But what if she's not comfortable with it?
That's why you ask her.
Who's doing that? Look, I'm keeping it 100. Go ahead, Rob. Go ahead, weigh in on this.
I don't know if that's even cheating because ain't nothing happened.
Right. To us, it ain't cheating.
Now, if something happened,
But wait, go ahead.
Who just say it's gonna happen? Maybe they just going to hang out and talk. You know, sometimes everybody needs a ear or a shoulder. Now, if they go past that,
Okay. This is what I'm gonna say.
Probably,
This, if it were me, and my husband is spending time. Come on, Marsha Tucker. She said cheating emotionally, and my husband is spending time with another female. This is just me. I'm a different breed. I would rather, Nate, like, yeah, I would rather, I could deal with my husband having sex with another woman on one night versus spending time with her.
Right.
Because that means that he's invested in somebody else. Go ahead. What you got, Rod? I hear you.
if that's the case, shouldn't the wife probably figure out what she's not doing or doing that's causing him to
Right. You start to fight. You let the show start to fight.
Shouldn't
So do
evaluate herself and see what I ain't doing, what I ain't bringing to the table.
Oh, okay, watch this. Maybe it was already brought to her and she ignored it. Because that happens. I'm a female.
A lot.
And she ignored it. And then all of a sudden, boom.
Then the next woman stepped in. So,
Yep.
Or another woman is making you feel brand new again.
dig that. So that's where the woman lacking at.
But you over there, but you married in this situation.
Fair exchange ain't no robbery.
Okay, Denise Gibbs White of Facebook said, you say it's not cheating, but you keep talking, it will lead up to something else.
What's something else?
Sexual.
Ooh.
Look at Rod laughing. Okay, Rapunzel Stevens Clements on Facebook said marriage is work, period. And sometimes we forget all the things that we did in the beginning to secure our partner. It's a partnership which continuously need nurturing. In marriage, we should be running full court every day to win the game and keep the top spot. I agree 110%.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a class of 90 right there. You know what I mean? East High class of 90. And that's special. That's education at its highest.
Okay, let's go here. Tanya Etheridge of Facebook said, you just don't give another woman the upper hand to know what's going on behind closed doors. Now, but you have women out there that's throwing their husbands away.
Yeah.
And watch this. So the lack of respect is there. They're throwing their husbands away, and then somebody else come in, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, wait a minute, I want them back. Is it, you know what I mean? And I know this is for the ladies on next week's show, but it's almost like I want him because somebody else want him, but as long as y'all don't want him, he's just there. He's like a security blanket.
Hey, Nate, we're going to have to watch next week episode.
I know. I'm on my laptop. I'm typing. Especially everything Courtney say, I'm disagreeing.
So, do men cheat for companionship?
So, I would imagine.
Probably, yeah, for lack of companionship.
Yeah.
You know, or it could be a number of reasons, probably.
Okay. What would be a number of reasons? We got 2 minutes because we started a little late. Come on.
Oh shit, it might take longer than 2 minutes.
Come on. Give us some examples.
Southern burp.
I don't know about no Southern burp. I ain't from the South.
Give us some examples, Nate.
Dude, I don't know. I'm
I don't
not like
either.
versed.
Why would a man cheat? Besides sex.
Besides sex?
Might not be no other answer besides
That-
that.
So that's the answer?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
So we need to get into a class.
Yeah, or maybe he need a Pepsi. No, it's sorry.
Y'all hear the siren. My time is up. You hear the siren, y'all off the
I
hook.
can't hear it in my house.
I don't hear shit. Nobody hear no damn siren.
Oh, and that's where the studio is at. I can hear it.
Okay.
Y'all crazy. Okay, Courtney Johnson on Facebook said, He might just be a ladies' man. We need to stop lowering our self-esteem when, let's see, I lost it. Hold on, I'm trying to grab it back. We need to stop lowering our self-esteem when at times we did nothing wrong. Give him to the streets. See, I'm with that. And watch this. Here's the thing. I ain't trying to be funny. We are not lowering our self-esteem. It's you guys, men, who knock on our self-esteem gradually. And you probably like not doing it deliberately. But when you go and you cheat with somebody less than us, that boom is picking away at our self-esteem. Like, wait, I thought I was here. Now, the type of person that I am, I do look at the past. Like you guys said, what you look at is how many cats she done been with. I look at that too. That determines if I'm going to date you in the future. Because if I know that you done dated or was with that person, I know how many bodies that person had or how they are, and be like, we ain't even on the same playing field. And I'm like, oh, you was with her? You ain't got a shot. It's sad, but it's the truth. So, with that being said, do you guys lie about your body count?
I haven't.
You haven't?
Why would you ask me that in front of my wife? No.
But I don't disclose it either. So maybe I have lied.
It's a gray area. So the roundabout number.
Yeah, round it up.
So y'all round it up. So y'all still doing that?
No. I'm talking about in the past.
But I mean, it's still there. Dog Queener Jr. of Facebook said he lost count. I'm done.
Donald.
I love that guy. He is hilarious.
Donald.
Well, now look, James Johnson, Facebook said, if a single key can open many locks, that's a good key. But if a single lock can be opened by any key, that's a poor lock. With that being said, that's it, baby. Listen, that's today's footnote. That's today's footnote. Let me see if I can still get it. Today's footnote from James Johnson of Facebook. If be quiet, I'm about to lock you out. Shh. Today's footnote. If a single key can open many locks, that's a good key. But if a single lock can be opened by any key, that's a poor lock. Thank you guys for listening to Shop Talk with Mel today. It was a great topic. If you want to catch up with the show and catch it from the beginning, you can do so by going to your favorite podcast at Shop Talk with Mel. Our information is below. And if you would like to donate to Shop Talk with Mel, you can do so via PayPal or Cash App or Zelle, all that good stuff at Shop Talk with Mel. I love you guys for listening. Listen, time is something you can't get back. I understand that, and I appreciate you guys spending some time with me. Find you, embrace you. Most importantly, always love you. Until next week, people, you know what it is. Shop Talk every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Peace.